Okay, finding certain logarithms. Now we're going to use the little rules we talked about in the last video. Okay, in other words, 10 to the power what will give me 10,000. Now I can write a little equals x if I want to. So 10 to the power what will give me 10,000, and that is actually 4. There it is. 10 to the power 4 is 10,000. Okay, right. 10 to the power what will give me 0.01. Well, this is where you're going to get negative answers, because 10 to the negative 2, that's the actual answer. 10 to the negative 2 is the same as 1 over 10 to the positive 2. Remember negative exponent rules. Okay, and that's 100, which is 0.01. So that's that. So, you've got to think carefully about these. So 10 to the power 0.01 is negative 2. Look at it all there. Okay. 2 to the power 3, remember it's 8, so that was 3. 2 to the power 3 equals 8. Now then, how do I get from 9 to 3? 9 to the power what is 3? Well, that's me square rooting. The square root of 9 will give me 3. And if you remember what square roots are, they're exponent to half. So 9 to the power half will give me 3. And that should be down there. Okay? Okay, think about this. Okay, so 6 to the power what will give me 1. Right, what? 6 to the power what will give me 1. Anything to the power 0 will give you 1. Okay, so when you log a 1, you always get 0. Okay, because again, anything, doesn't matter what the base is, anything to the power 0 is 1. So the log of 1 is 0. And that's like a standard rule, is that? So be aware of that. Right, 8 to the power what will give me 8? Well, can you see that's just going to be 1? 8 to the power 1 will give me 8. Right? And I guess it's all down here. Solution. I don't know. I've chosen. That's weird. I've changed from to 5. Must be misprint. Okay, but that's a good way of showing it actually. Again, anything to the power 1. So log to base 5 of 5 is 1. Log to base 6 of 6 is 1. Log to base 11 of 11 is 1. Log to base 8 of 8 is 1. Little pattern. When they're the same. Okay, equals 1. Okay. Right. Okay. So changing. Okay, from one form to the other. Again. So, how do I change this to a log? Well, again, this is going to be, okay, here's the base. Now remember, this 2 is the base. So, log to base 2. Remember, you go opposite side of the equal sign to pick the next thing. Okay, so it doesn't matter how, they've written it back to front here, but you go from one side to the other. So, 2 is definitely the base. That's the base in exponential. So, log to base 2, I'm going to write it here. So, log to base 2, because 2 is the base in the exponential, so 2 is the base in the log. Go to the other side. 16 equals x. Now that's how they want you to write it, okay? But actually the answer is going to be 4, because 2 to the power 4 is 16. But that's all they want for now. Just rewrite it so you can see it in log form. Again here, there 10 is the base. So log to base 10 of 0.01 will give me negative 3. Here it is. Log to base 10 of 0.001 will give me negative 3. Notice back and forth over the equal sign. Log to base e of 70 will give me t. Okay, here it is. Log to base e of 70 will give me t. Again, that's the base. Again, this is the base. Okay? So again, one form to the other. And here we go. So here we go. Look, 2 to the power 5 will give me 32. Well, yes, of course it is. 2 to the power 5 is 32. Okay? But again, you can't put this in your calculator. We'll show you later how you can, because your only calculator buttons are the log button and the ln button. The ln button is base e. Remember that base e question I just did? Right. A to the power q, sorry. A to the power 8 equals q. Okay, there it is. Right. Oh, here it is. I was trying to remember where it is then. Right. T to the power x will give me m. Okay, because t is the base. So t to the power x will give me m. And there you go. Any more? Any more? Oh, put these straight in your calculator. All these are log to base 10. If it says log, it's log to base 10. Put that in your calculator. If you want to just check. Put this in your calculator. And now notice this will give you a negative answer. Okay? Because remember, 10 to the power minus. Okay, so 10 to the power of, say, negative 3, a negative exponent. That's 1 over 10 to the positive 3, which is 0.001. Okay, again 0.00. So these will give you the negative answers. Now be careful, don't get this mixed up. This here will give you a negative answer, but you cannot log negatives. Try it right now. Error. All right. The reason is this. Look, okay, 10 to the power what will give me -3. So 10 to the power what will give me a negative answer? There isn't anything, okay? Don't think negatives. Look, I've already showed you negative exponents will give you fractions or decimals like this. It won't give you negative answers, okay? So you cannot log a negative. Remember that, you cannot log a negative. And actually, if you look at the domain of logs, look, here it is. Nice big example. Here's the log. Look, the domain is 0 to infinity. You can't log negatives. There's nothing over here unless it's been transformed, of course. Okay?